Hi, this is Priyanka Chopra and you're watching Channel Y.
The biggest South Asian media group, Y Media.
Y Media Group, established in 2001, is a media company with a 360-degree approach in reaching our audience over 5 platforms: television, radio, newspaper, online news portal, and mobile app.
Y Media has newspaper, midweek, radio, South Asian pop.
Hi, I'm Amitabh Bachchan, and you're listening to South Asian Pulse.
Hi, this is Amir Khan, and you're listening to South Asian Pulse.
अब हर दिन सुने GTA का #1 रेडियो स्टेशन FM 91.9
All English 24/7 television network and Y Media Plus.
You are watching Channel Y. Channel Y.
Prime Minister, welcome.
It's a pleasure to be here. It's a pleasure to be back.
Online, SouthAsianDaily.com. The biggest South Asian media group, Y Media.
Or tape. Hello everyone, my name is Jadoo Jaswal. I'm the group editor at Y Media. And today I'm sure you're looking at some beautiful stuff here. And one of the best things, that's been displayed here. What is this merchandise all about? What are we talking today? To talk more about all this, we have our dear friend and a very well-known personality right through our community now, Dominic, with us. Dominic, a very warm welcome, sir. How are you?
Thank you. Very well, thank you. And then thank you for having us here again today and to talk about our retro merchandise, and appreciate how is everything with you.
Everything is going great, and thank you for being a regular visitor here at Y Media, and now you're a very familiar face in the community for all the philanthropic things that you do, that as well. Pizza Nova, of course, and you're celebrating the 60th anniversary, and congrats, your dad recently won an award,
yes.
So which is good, I think, good recognition for that as well. And these are some very beautiful things, I wanted to pick a lot of them, but I know because there are so many here at our Y Media studios, so I was settling for this one.
Yeah, you like the bucket hat. That's it.
I like the bucket hat. And Dominic, the reason why I like the bucket, I like everything actually, but
yes.
I have to have fairly distributed with everyone else.
Right, of course.
Yeah, so, but if I had to, because I was given the choice to pick only one, I like the bucket hat because, growing up, this is the sort of hat I always wanted to wear, and I wore it when I became young. Why? Because this is a sort of a cricket hat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Whether you're playing Test cricket, and especially in Test cricket, Australia versus England, India versus West Indies, Pakistan versus Sri Lanka, this is the sort of hat everyone wears.
Wow, see that? So now we have a great audience that would love this hat for it and go on, they can go and purchase it from us. That's awesome. And they can wear it at the cricket games.
We can all wear it at cricket games, picnics, parties, any outdoor fun that we're doing. This is a great merchandise, but before I get into that, I'll promise our audience I'm going to wear one of these playing cricket, and you'll watch those videos on Channel Y and watch the pictures on midweek. So that's what I'm going to wear with my sporting gear.
Yeah, of course.
With the cricket sporting gear. Dominic, so tell us, take us through this. Where did this idea of merchandise come from?
Well, it all began with, as you mentioned, our 60th anniversary. So this year, it's we've had a year long full of initiatives for our 60th anniversary. We started off with having our jingle available online to download on your phone and so on and so forth. And then we had an opening of our new offices, and we donated some more dollars to the Scarborough Health Network. And then, you know, what do we do? What do we continue to do to help celebrate the 60th anniversary? You know, we still have our jingle remix. So if anybody is is a musician out there, you got up until the end of this month to do a remix of our jingle and send it in. You can win $5,000. So that's, you know, it's a great initiative for us to hear how creative our fans are of our jingle. So then, and now comes the retro merchandise. You know, retro merchandise is really taking steam in the last couple of years, and people want to. The retro merchandise is kind of the old style of type of thing. So we've included all our old style, our old logos, our old phone number logos, and so on and so forth, with some beautiful, you know, hats and sweaters and T-shirts. But it really brings back what people do. You know, from 60 years in business, we have fans, and it becomes a lifestyle. The retro merchandise, and so people want something that, you know, they're willing to sport or willing to wear something of yours because they think it's cool, right? So this is what this is all about. And this is why we came out with, you know, a sweatshirt, a T-shirt, the bucket hat, the toque, a trucker's hat, and also another sweatshirt and an apron that's not here right now. But yeah, so this is where we started. That all display our iconic images, our iconic logo on. I think on the hoodie on the back, it's got a big badge of our logo, so it's kind of cool.
Right. And here we are showing you a few glimpses of all this merchandise once again. And when you're having a look at that, yes, the apron is also there. And there you are looking at this big hoodie, yes, and all these things, yeah. So tell us, how did you pick and choose whether to go in for a sweater or a hoodie or this bucket hat, my favorite, and then the T-shirts. So how did you decide on all these things?
Well, I think from a hat perspective, the bucket hat is really back. If you will, you know, maybe it's been in the cricket community for many years, yeah. But in this community, it was there. But now you see all the brands coming out with bucket hats, and it seems to be a new thing for everybody to wear. And the younger generation really love to wear this type of thing. The toque, obviously, because of winter, we're in a cold area. Yes. It's good to wear, you know, come the colder months. And the trucker hat that we have here is, you know, it's just like a baseball cap. But you know, and there's a lot of people that love baseball caps. Yeah. From a wearable, we have a sweatshirt, we have a hoodie, and a T-shirt. So we kind of cover summer and winter, right? And that's how we kind of came across this. And then we also have a red and white checkered apron. And red and white checkered, it's like the old, in the Italian community, we had the red and white checkered tablecloths. So we kind of put it into an apron, which kind of have some fun with it.
Very nice. And how long are these things available?
These are available as of just Tuesday. We just released the launch. It's available until supplies last, and we'll see how it goes. And, you know, maybe we'll have an extended, or maybe we'll add some other different type of wear after this initial launch. Well, we'll see. We'll see how everything pans out for us.
Yeah, I'll request everyone that we could go out and buy these things because my suggestion is I don't think so. There should be a last date for this thing. This should be almost you know, every year. I know this is celebrating 60, then it will be 61 years. But,
yes.
Yeah, but maybe we do 75 and then 85. But I think this should be regularly available. And where can we get all these merchandise?
Well, you can go right onto our website, pizzanova.com. There's a link there to you'll see the scroll of the merchandise, and you click on that link, and it'll take you to the online site where you can place an order. We have different sizes from small, I think even extra small, right to triple extra large on the different on the wearables. Obviously, the hats are one size fits all. And go online and you know, go online, look at what you like, or you know what, maybe even it's a gift. You know, you need to buy somebody a birthday gift, or, you know, come Christmas or whatever the case is, maybe it's a great gift that somebody would love.
I couldn't agree more. You know, when you were saying this is the first thing that came to my mind. I think it's Christmas time, and we have so many other festivals: Diwali, Dashera, Christmas, New Year. So many other festivals coming. I think this is a great gift. You know, so we can all offer this as a great gift as well, and especially to all the sports fan. You know, I think pretty much covers the whole range any sports person would need, from T-shirts to hoodies to sweatshirts to hats to everything.
Yes.
I think a sports person's wardrobe definitely needs all this.
Oh, of course, of course.
You can't leave anything out.
And this bucket hat is the one that it's, as you said, at the cricket matches, you see people wearing them at the now that there's the tennis here, baseball games. You can take it with you and wear it, or it's not just sport. You can just take it with you, and you're at your. You going out to a friend's house or whatever the case is, we all wear hats, so it's and that's great for the sun, because somebody like me, I need a hat to stay away from the sun to protect my my receding hairline. Well, what hairline? There's no hairline anymore. But anyways, that's
No, you look good, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're very welcome. And one more question on this one, and then we'll move to your 60th anniversary celebrations as well. Out of all these things, is there any time we could see these things available on stores as well, or only online?
Right now, it's only online at pizzanova.com, and then we will, once you place an order, we will ship it to you directly to your address.
Okay.
Within, I believe it's 4 or 5 days, and we'll be at your wherever you order it to.
All right. And this is primarily because of your 60th anniversary celebrations. Anything else that you're doing on the 60th anniversary celebrations?
Yeah, I mean, as I said, we're doing the jingle, and we're also doing, if you go into our stores, we're doing a little contest where we have, because we're partners with the Toronto Blue Jays, we have the Toronto Blue Jay Ace full-size replica of Ace in our stores. You can go there, take a picture, and you have a chance to win. We share it on social media. We also have, coming up in the fall, because it's not over yet, we're going to do a surprise and delight, where what I mean by that is, when you place an order, we're going to, you're going to get a free item, probably one of our menu items when you place an order come the fall. So.
All right. Pizza Nova, that's our brand, and I must tell all our audience over here that go and support Pizza Nova, because out of all the activities, Dominic keeps on surprising me with all these merchandise. He's once again surprised me. I love all the activities that he does, the awards as well, and very soon we're going to do a full-fledged story about how Dominic came here, what was the story behind that, how they progressed, and I'm sure it's going to be a very inspirational story for anyone who is looking to do good here in Canada. But I'll always mention one thing: breakfast for the kids. That is one of my favorite things that Dominic does, because I remember, I'll even mention his name, always give credit where it's due. MPP Deepak Anand. He once came to me, and he was on our show, and he explained, and I was surprised, and I checked the numbers. He was right. He said, "Do you even realize, Yudhvir, how many kids go without food?" I said, "Kids are going without food in Canada?" And he said, "Yes, Yudhvir, you may not realize." And he says, "This is what's happening," and then I checked the numbers, and I clearly realized kids are going without food. So I said, I mean, how is even this happening in Canada? And then I said, okay, we started supporting his organization. He's doing good with his wife, Deepak Anand.
Great.
But now, when I listen to your stuff, breakfast for kids, that's what Pizza Nova is doing. So I'll always take this opportunity, I know this was not on the agenda, to please explain a little bit about that as well.
Sure. Our Breakfast for Kids program is really, when you walk into any of our stores, we have a coin box. And, spare change or coins or even bills if you want to put in, that's fantastic. We need the help. Right. Breakfast for Kids really started out because, as you said, the numbers. We're an Ontario-based company.
Right.
And there's 1 million kids in Ontario alone, just Ontario alone, that go to school hungry every single day. And the reason why we say this and you say, well, why do they need food? Why do they need to have breakfast? Well, our bodies need fuel, just like a car. You need fuel to continue. And the kids need fuel in the morning so they can learn throughout the day. If they don't have fuel in the morning, their brains are not necessarily engaged because their brain is telling them they need to eat. And then they're not learning. So they need to focus. And how do you focus? You need to fuel yourself. So then you can have that rest of the morning to learn, because kids are the most impressionable, and that's when they learn the most, when they're kids.
Right.
We don't learn, as much when we're, in our 20s, 30s, and 40s. Yeah, we learn every day. I always say we learn every day. Yeah. But the most time that we learn the most is when we're children. Right. And you need that fuel to help you learn and to have your brain working. And that's why we do this. And I think it's something that, it goes unnoticed here in Ontario and Canada, as you say. Yeah. We think, because we're in Canada, first world nation, that everybody is, but it doesn't work that way. There's a lot of kids that unfortunately don't go to school hungry, and we need to help these kids. I think that the community at large could all help out somehow. You can even donate to your local schools. You can ask your local elementary schools how many kids go to school hungry. You'll be astonished by the numbers.
Yeah. And one thing, whenever your office sends me an agenda, what we have to discuss, I know we are talking about the merchandise today and all the philanthropic activities that you're doing, but I'll quickly take this opportunity. It'll be, I'm sure, an encouragement, inspiration for all our viewers as well. We'll do a long story later on. But how many stores do you have in Ontario? And if you could very briefly mention a few cities as well. And I'll highly recommend supporting Pizza Nova. Please go ahead.
Well, we have 150 stores, thank you.
Okay.
We have, obviously we started in the Toronto area, but we span out within 2.5 hours of the Toronto area. I kind of call it the greater Toronto area. Right from Hamilton to London, Waterloo. We go north to Midland, Penetang, Barrie. We have to the east, Peterborough, Belleville, and everything in between. We just recently opened one a couple of days ago in Nobleton. We already had a store in Bolton, which was the near city to Nobleton, but just 2 days ago we opened a new location in Nobleton, and we're very excited about that. We have a couple more coming up. We have Orangeville and Oakville that's coming up within the next number of months, and we're excited to continue to grow and continue to build our brand and build franchisees an opportunity to be in business.
Right. And now I must say at this point, please, whichever city you are, let's go there and check out all the locations there, just in case you haven't been to any location of Pizza Nova. And secondly, you have the website on the screen right now. This is a beautiful merchandise that we all have. I'm definitely encouraging all of you to please go on the website. The website is on your screen right now, and buy this beautiful merchandise. And definitely, I'm taking this one right after the show. Our team is waiting. Shubi took that one, and I know Mansimran liked that one. So we're all taking this beautiful merchandise. Dominic, always a pleasure talking to you. Anything else you want to add before I let you go?
No, I thank you very much for this opportunity today. I really do appreciate it. And I'm looking forward to the next time we meet and talking about business and talking about what our story is about, from way back in 1963 or even prior to that when my father and his brothers came to Canada. Yes, definitely.
Yes, we'll start from there. Which part of Italy do you come from? Your father just won an award. recently, and how did he migrate to Canada? From where in Italy you guys are, and then how did he start his business in the food industry? Why would you join in the food industry? What does success mean to you? What does happiness mean to you? What is your message for all the youngsters today? But I'll quickly take this opportunity to ask you just one question.
Sure.
Behind every success, there's a reason. There is a secret sauce. I'm not going to ask you about the food. No. I'm asking you, behind every success, there's a secret sauce. If you had to name only 2 things, we'll ask 3 next time or maybe 4, but only 2 in today's show. 2 things. These are the reasons you attribute that why you are such a successful business today, so integrated with the community. The community loves you. Why? What's the reason?
2 things.
2 things only.
Okay, 2 things. One is passion.
Okay.
I think to be successful in life, this is what I believe in, is you got to have a passion for something. And that passion helps drive you every single day. That passion gets you up in the morning to go do what you want to do. It's not getting up in the morning, I have to go to work today. No, it's just get up and go. And you're doing things to spread whatever business you're in. In our case, we're in the food business, and is to have great quality food and to people enjoy our food. Secondly, I'm making this quick because we can really get back really into it. Is people. I believe that we can't do it alone. We need people. We need people to help. We need people to believe in what you're doing. You need people that are going to, be what your values are of your company. They believe in your product. They believe in what we're setting out to do. And with having people, we can achieve greatness. And we all have to be rowing the boat at the same time, driving the bus the same way. So that's what people bring. And people will bring able to execute what you're trying to do as well. So I think people is a key thing. And we always, one of our first taglines was said, the people-pleasing pizza since 1963. So the people-pleasing, meaning the people that work for us,
right,
and also the customers, because we're pleasing our customers.
Wow. I must say this thing, this is my habit, and I've trained my brain for that. Try learning something almost on daily basis. And today I must say that yes, as much as passion is very important, again, you've reiterated that. And I love that thing. Second, as you rightly said, so people. As much as I knew the importance, but again, you underlined that for me personally as well, once again, that how important it is to take care of the people around you, how important it is to have good people around you. Yes. And it's very important. And we're going to get into more details, and I'm sure you'll have a lot to add because you've built this whole empire in the food industry. So we'll talk more about this in our next episode. Thank you so much, Dominic, for being at YuppTV.
Thank you again. I appreciate it. Very, very delightful today.
Thank you. Before I let you go, once again, I'd like to tell you, please go, the website is on the screen, and please go check out all this beautiful merchandise, whatever you like. Please do buy for yourself, for your loved ones, for giving any gift to anyone. And I'll let you go with the visuals of the recent, nice, beautiful office that was opened. So check out that as well. And before we end the show, there is some special announcement towards the end of the show. Stay tuned with Y Media. Thank you.
Hi, this is Priyanka Chopra and you're watching Channel Y.